What's going on, guys? This is Cole, aka Proximitty, bringing you a brand new video today. Bringing you a new commentary that's going to be kind of covering a similar topic that I covered the other day, talking about the fastest way to improve, which was my answer for that was honesty. If you didn't see that video, I definitely recommend you check it out. There's probably something everybody can learn from that video, or at least a lot of people. And that's not just because it's like I'm the one who made the video, but it's just like some solid advice that you can apply to a lot of situations in your life. And it's something you've probably heard for years, but when you apply it to Halo Sense, it might help you out a little bit. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about what I was doing to get better, what motivated me to get better at Halo prior to that knowledge or my solution that I provided in the other video. So in the other video I said honesty was what, helped push me to like get around that corner. I think I used that phrase in that video. I kind of turned that corner to get from like a good player to a great player. Or by some standards a great player. I'm not going to sit here and be like, just look how great I am, but to just kind of get to where I feel like I am now, where it's just more confident than I've ever been. I feel like in recent years I've definitely gotten better. So how did I get up to the point where I was previous to that? Because I definitely continue, throughout the years of playing, I started in 2008. I definitely improved a lot. How did I do that? Was it time played? Was it just me playing a lot? That absolutely has something to do with it, but a big part of that was motivation. I was always motivated to get better, and I always wanted to get better. And I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that, just kind of like running through what motivated me. And there's a few things in particular that I can highlight. So the first thing is that I was part of an active group of friends that all wanted to be the best. Like, I was with some of my friends, we were all terrible, but we made this team, and we were this Halo 3 team, and we ran a lot of social slayers, so it's kind of funny to think that we were supposed to be like an actual like team that we were trying to take seriously, and we're going to be MLG pros. And I was always motivating myself to get better in my group of friends, and like none of us were trying to like outright say like who's the best player, because we didn't want to like cause internal conflict. But all of us were like low key trying to be the best player out of the group of us, because that kind of like gave you some bragging rights and kind of just made you a respectable player. And since we were the normal group of people we always ran with, you always wanted to be the person pulling the most kills, or just whoever seemed to be doing the best. So there was an extra bit of motivation having an active group of friends that I was always playing with, and consistent group of people that I was always playing with. So if you have any friends, I would definitely recommend you get some to try to kind of have like a brother, sibling rivalry, brother, sister, whatever, just kind of always trying to, not to the point where you want the other person to fail, but to the point where you're always trying to be that much better than the other person. I had that with Dallas. I've continued to have that with Dallas, aka Big Texas. Over the years, we've always been playing together, real close together. We were grinding Guitar Hero before Halo, trying to get better than each other. So having him as a rival was always great, because like I said, we always wanted good things for each other, but we also always wanted to be better than each other. So it was definitely beneficial to have him around. He's a great player as well. He's gotten, over the years we've played from being straight scrubs to where we are now. And I don't know, you can call us whatever you'd like. We're not professional players, but I'll leave a link to Dallas's channel in the description below, because you should definitely go check out his videos. He's got great content on his channel, and he's a great Halo YouTuber as well. Also a very good player. But so that's one big motivator. Another big motivator for me was watching MLG gameplay. I saw some professional gameplay when I was when I first started playing, and I was fascinated by the idea that you could make money playing video games. And the first thing I noticed was that the shots that they had were just outstanding. I didn't fully understand the idea of metagame and understanding how to control spawns and trying to, play the game properly. Like trying to control spawns. If you're playing Capture the Flag, for example, you want to set up, get a spawn trap, pull the flag, keep them slaying in the spawn, and then you can get an easy cap. All that didn't make sense to me at first, but the first thing I did notice was that their shots were just unreal. They were crispy, and they were four-shotting everything. They, hit crazy good shots of the snipe. And I wanted to be like that, and I didn't really understand the route to be there. And a lot of that, to be honest, is just going to take time. It's not going to come in a day. It's not going to come in a week. If you want to get better, you have to grind. You have to put in the work, put in the hours, try to get your shot better. That's going to take a while, but it's definitely, it's achievable. I don't think that like each player by player is like, you were just not talented enough to be that, like, have that kind of shot. I genuinely think it comes down to how much work you want to put in. Because if what I just said were true, I would have never had any motivation myself. I consider myself to be a very accurate player now. I feel really confident with my shot. But that was not always the case. For me, when I first started playing, my shot was completely garbage, and I was kind of aware of it, but I never wanted to talk about it because I didn't want to be discouraged. So if I were to believe that you just were either good at shooting or bad at shooting, and you couldn't grind to get better, then I wouldn't be where I am now, which is substantially better than I used to be as far as accuracy goes. So definitely put in the work, continue to, grind. If you don't think your shot's very good and you think you can't get that good of a shot, that's not true. You just need to practice as many things as possible. Look up accuracy tip videos. I have one on my own. That might be able to help you. It might not. I don't know. But bottom line, keep grinding. You can definitely get there. And then another big motivator for me, these are like personal motivators. This isn't necessarily like motivators that'll work for you. I'm just talking about things that motivated me. But I saw a montage when I was first starting to play. I was on this road trip. I had an iPod Touch. If you guys remember when iPod Touches were like really popular, and I had a jailbroken iPod Touch, so I was able to download YouTube videos. I was about to go on a road trip, and I downloaded a whole bunch of Halo 3 videos. I didn't even look at like the names of them or anything. I just wanted something to watch while I was in the car. So I downloaded a bunch, and I downloaded this one montage. It was called Apex by Campy. I'm sure you're all familiar with FaZe Campy. He was actually just Campy at the time. He wasn't a member of FaZe. But that montage completely changed the way I looked at Halo. It was the most insane gameplay I'd ever seen. I thought it was insane that, he's hitting these crazy high multis and just these insane shots with the sniper. And that was what made me want to get super, super good at sniping and super, super good at just getting multi-kills and doing everything. And, I'm not really a montager. I think montaging's great. I think it's a lot of fun. But that's never really been my main focus. But just in general, that to me, I've watched that montage 1,000 times probably. And it's been the craziest thing for me because I always thought the gameplay was absolutely mental in it, and I always wanted to achieve that level of gameplay. And that's not to say that I've necessarily made it. I definitely feel like some of the things aren't as impressive as I used to think they are, just because I could definitely hit some of the shots that I wouldn't have been able to back then. But bottom line, that motivated me so much because I thought it was so cool, and I always thought that was something I always wanted to be able to do. So thanks to Campy for making that montage, because that was a big motivator to get try to get better at the game and try to improve, constantly trying to get better, because I always thought I want to be able to hit clips like that someday and be able to hit some stuff like that. So I don't know, I thought that would be kind of an interesting thing to share, because like I said, the other video is explaining how to get better, ways that you can probably try to improve yourself, but what were the things that kept me motivated to get to where I am, and that's kind of those things right here. So I hope this is interesting for you guys. If not, I'm sorry, but that's just kind of a little bit of insight of what motivates me. If you guys have things that motivate you that you're currently looking up to, and things that you're kind of comparing yourself to or trying to reflect on and trying to get better, trying to build up towards, let me know in the comment section below. I'd actually be really interested, because I know when I started it was about 8 years ago, so it's a completely different world in the scene of Halo, and now it's it's different now. So let me know what motivates you guys. Leave that in the comment section down below. I'd love to read it. It'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting to see in comparison to what I used to do. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay in the video. I got a pretty nice untouchable here, so and a really nasty triple at one point. I don't know if you saw it, but if you did, leave a thumbs up for that, because it was pretty dirty. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Oh, the plays. Oh, the plays. Oh, the plays. Oh crap, I'm so dead. Okay, look. Oh god. Oh. That kid choked. That kid choked so hard. Dude, why didn't you try to go for the ghost? Oh!